Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Dice Gotcha episode, Gotcha Cast. I don't know what we call ourselves anymore. I feel like we've gone through identity crisis. But with that said, today we are discussing Fate Unlimited Blade Works, our second part in this series where we're going to watch all of Fate, all of it, everything that's ever came out.
Don't promise them something like that.
By the way, siren sound effect here. If you want to follow the conversation that is happening, please make sure you have seen the like 24 or 25 episode anime, Unlimited Blade Works.
We're
It is
terrible at
Probably
explaining
the
things.
and probably the one before it. What it was just Fate Stay Night. Is that just what it was
I don't
called?
know. That one's like
You know what?
that was more
Well,
like
Let's
I
a
just
guess,
cut.
huh?
Okay, let's just cut the middleman. Let's watch our last video.
You
we just
know
do like
what?
an entire reaction.
You're so right. Okay, guys. Anyways, I'm
Yeah.
Cal, otherwise known as Clalagraphor, along with.
I'm DeadFun, but in the hood they call me Little D.
Okay, I'm Isiah. Okay.
And I'm Yuri in the hood. They don't call me ship because I don't go to the hood.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
Yeah,
like do that in
Yuri's
post to
racist.
make
It's
that
fine.
like okay, well,
Oh
fine,
my,
okay.
no, shut the fuck up about that.
Yuri's
No, fuck
scared
no.
of the hood. Confirmed.
No. Very funny. No.
Okay,
Okay.
dokie. But
No, okay. Contrary to popular belief, the hood ain't that bad.
it isn't. But I think it also depends like what hood you go to. Like every city's hood is completely different.
We're gonna discuss today Unlimited Blade Works, a route in the Fate series. Basically a different branch in its very not complex timeline.
Okay, wait. Before we go on, I wanna say something that I said last I don't know what I said. I said something last episode. I mentioned how Hercules is noble phantasm god hand, or 12 labors as I called it. Every time he dies, he adapts to the things that killed him. I looked it up. It's true. Y'all told me I was wrong. I'm better than you all. So ha.
I didn't disagree with you. I disagreed with the story.
I didn't
This
agree.
is true.
I didn't disagree with you. I disagreed. Okay, that's a bullshit reason why he died on the first one.
I just
Yeah.
don't think
I
the
Okay.
I didn't.
assumptions that the story will tell us.
I didn't like. You cut me so well it killed me 12 fucking times. That.
Days,
That
dude.
that was literally the worst. And okay,
But actually,
my second thing.
okay, sure, sorry.
Wait, I got one last thing. Okay, off, out of video. I spread a little misinformation on accident. I said that rulers get summoned when like they're supposed to be summoned whenever there's something wrong with the war. I was wrong. That's only during very special circumstances when it's like 7v7, like in Fate Apocrypha.
I I love Fate totally. But like
But
I understood nothing you just
you
said there, but it's fine.
you know, as
Um.
someone who has never actually seen Fate beforehand, I'm gonna be honest, like this, I think I liked Unlimited Blade Works a lot more. There are just certain things I think I liked a bit more in the first series than this one.
I think the series, to have my general opinion like be provided, I think it does certain stuff. I like certain stuff way more, but I also think certain stuff is cut like way too soon. It's like a mix between like it feels like with certain, and I guess that makes sense because to like a different route, so it explores different stuff naturally. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so I feel like I should have expected this from the beginning, but I didn't. Okay, in this route, Saber's used more as like a plot device who just keeps on getting hand on to the like one person to the next. She doesn't. She's not really much of a person. I don't think we actually learn her name like that. She's actually King Arthur until like her literal last scene. She's Excalibur.
By the way, just like a general like point here in the beginning, something can make sense but still be dumb as hell.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I actually have a really good thing for this. It's that because I realized this when it was said, and I think it's really
Mm.
funny, is that at the end of this series, Saber's a completely different like character or person, at least like goal wise. Because at the end, she literally says, "I wish I could stay and see how you and Shiro end up," or something like that. Well, that was like the entire like ending conflict or like morality discussion in the last series where Saber was like, no, I have to go back in time. I have to fix my wrongs when Shiro desperately wants her to stay, which I just
I,
found really funny.
I wish I could fate stay with you two a little more.
Oh,
Yeah,
Like,
actually,
night.
I want to say this. Archer's thing, Unlimited Blade Works. What the fuck?
Okay.
okay, like,
Oh
okay,
my
wait,
God, bro.
okay, are we getting
No,
into that now? Or
Okay, wait,
seriously,
Okay,
wait.
wait.
seriously, I'm not
If we're
even
talking about
saying like
Archer,
no. I'm just saying like the name. What the
oh,
fuck?
Unlimited Blade
Really?
Works.
I
Well,
mean,
Unlimited Blade
that's
Works
fine.
kinda explains it,
It's
No, no,
right?
no, no.
Like,
explained.
I know that. Just it's I don't for me it was like, "Oh, come on, this is the corny ass shit."
I don't
Not
think so.
bad,
What?
but
this
like
is
corny
our this
ass.
is
I
our
mean,
Unlimited Blade Works.
I was gonna say Fate in general is like pretty corny. I don't know, man.
It is. I'm gonna be so I will talk about another thing. Where the fuck was Sakura in this series?
Oh yeah.
Who?
This is
Okay.
okay. This was an issue I had when I first watched this 5 years ago, and I understand it now since I now understand there are different routes. So we clearly just weren't on the Sakura route. But it was
Yeah,
literally that like after she went unconscious, she just like
we
fucked off
never see her
for
again.
the
We
second
never see her
half.
until the
Yeah,
fucking like
even
second to last episode where we see her like, oh, like she's taking care of a Shinji, which
oh
fuck, he
my
should not
god,
have
I
been alive.
hate that.
God fucking
I
damn it.
hate that. That is literally
Sakura
the
will
worst thing
return
ever.
in Heaven's
I
Feel.
Okay, I know that, but Sakura taking care of Shinji, who should have died, by the way, is literally the worst writing decision I've ever seen in my
This
life.
is not really. I don't think this really constitutes as spoilers, so I'm just gonna say it. This is like the best we're getting between these two from all three, right? This is like the
Wait,
best it's getting
Wait, wait. What does this
Yeah,
mean?
between
wait.
that
Sakura and
means that
Shinji.
it means their home life is terrible.
Oh,
This is yeah. This is the
understood.
best. This is like the best
You
that
know
they're
what?
getting, like family wise.
Once again, don't say more. I've not seen the movies yet, so once we actually review it next week and go, oh my god,
Wait, do
wait,
we have the
not
Oh
movies
my
next
next.
week?
god.
No, we don't. I misspoke. I
Oh,
misspoke.
okay.
Until we see
Okay,
them
well,
next
I ain't
week.
even. Yeah, I said I don't think that really counts as spoilers, but like still.
Yes. But
Wait.
what's
Okay, I'm
another?
gonna warn y'all,
Oh,
just be prepared, okay?
I'm gonna
Just
be
be
honest,
prepared.
for it
Elia.
to be bad or good?
Just
Uh,
be
well, you can
prepared.
tune in next in the
Oh
next Fate episode if you
God.
want to see.
Oh
But
god.
I'm not sure how since I haven't seen it, I'm not sure how they're gonna do the thing, but pray it's done. Just pray it's not terrible.
Okay.
okay,
But
okay.
anyway, another
Uh,
one is I'm surprised. I'm gonna be honest, Elia in this version. I think I liked the previous one a lot more.
okay, the
Okay.
previous version was
Um,
a whole like was a more fleshed out character. This version we got like 2 or 3 scenes of, if we're being
yeah,
honest.
basically.
And then she died. Don't get me wrong. I liked Berserker's fight, and I think she had like I liked her
Oh yeah,
death because it was very
it was
dramatic. It was very
I
emotional.
didn't.
I
I
did.
did not like
it was very
okay.
nice actually seeing like giving her a bit more of like an actual backstory. Obviously enough we'll see a bit more when we get into Fate Zero, which
Okay, I
God damn,
hope you guys. Okay, I want you guys to understand this. That I only realized what Fate Zero is like
what
2 nights ago. I think someone
Literally.
explained what
What?
Fate Zero was to me, but I
huh?
didn't understand what they meant, and now I fully comprehend. Oh wait, it's the first Holy Grail War 10 years ago.
That's not even true.
Oh my
You were
god.
fed misinformation.
I
It is on the ground
okay.
war 10 years ago.
No, like it being the first.
No,
But
I think he
I'm
means
but
in the context of the
Yeah, and
show.
like the not the first one. I mean like the one that happened before this one.
Okay then.
but I can say this though, I'm excited mainly enough for the writer Gen Odabuchi, which has been known as the Gen Oda Butcher, which I'm excited for. I love his writing.
Okay,
I'm
Unlimited
gonna
Blade
I'm
works.
gonna wait. Gotta say something real quick.
Oh God.
Okay. I did not like the whole Ilya thing. Okay, believe it or not, contrary to like what I say about beating up children, I don't like seeing children get mauled by wolves. I don't like seeing children get their eyes cut out and and being scared because they can't see the one thing that brings them safety. I don't like that.
Listen, I'm not
Uh,
saying I supported it. I'm just saying it was very dramatic. It was very. It was a
Worst
good death.
class? Worst Hercules class? No, no
Okay,
W's? All L's?
I like it. Just like
Noble
okay, I get
Phantasm doesn't
Ilya isn't.
work?
I get Ilya isn't an actual child.
Okay.
She's like 18, but I didn't
He
like it because she
is.
looks like a child.
He is?
That's
Oh
wild.
my god! Did you not question? Okay. Just watch Fate Zero.
Bro, we're going.
No.
Oh, I swear to God, we're going to. Okay, hold on.
But
One more thing. Is Crunchyroll subtitles AI generated?
Some of it is.
I
Okay,
don't know.
because I was watching on Crunchyroll, right, with subtitles, and I swear to God, they never got Reen's name right once, and it was like 10 different versions of it. I got Rain, I got Teal, I swear to God,
Peel.
it was like 10. Every time someone would say her name, it wouldn't be her name, it would just be a different word. And I would be like, what the fuck? Like at a certain point, I just started laughing. It was crazy. Okay, anyways. Okay, we're
Okay.
just gonna
Wait.
skip to
I
the
need to
end.
say something real quick.
Oh,
I just
okay.
need
Okay,
to say
wait.
something real quick. Okay, I'm gonna pull a Yuri here.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Sakura's voice actress,
Oh, okay.
She plays two people that I think is funny. First of all, she plays Veronica from what's that one Half Hotel show?
Hell of a boss.
Yeah, that one. She plays Veronica. And she also plays Ladybug from the Disney show
You're also forgetting she
Ladybug.
plays Gone too.
Yeah, I
Wait, no,
know
no, no,
that.
wait, no,
Wait, wait,
Killua,
she
Killua,
does play
not
Gone.
Gone.
Thought it was Gone. But okay. And the only reason why I bring up the fact that she plays Ladybug is because Shiro plays Cat Noir. So I think
was
that's
gonna
really
say,
funny.
Oh,
okay.
actually, I will say this only because I'm not sure when I say this. I love the voice actor Shiro. I forget his name. I
They
know
do
he.
good work.
Yeah, I love him, but I will be honest. Sometimes a lot of his work does blend together when it comes to his voice. Not saying he's bad. It's just sometimes it blends a little bit together. Only because
Yeah.
you hear it, it goes to, oh, it's this person. No, it's this person. No, it's this person. A good example. I'm gonna be honest. I watched it with a good friend of mine. We were just at certain moments we were comparing him to Shiro from like Blue Exorcist.
So,
Okay,
Actually,
so the
wait, does he actually
getting
voice
show.
somebody
into
named Shiro from
unlimited
Blue
blade,
Yeah.
Exorcist?
yeah, Cal, I'm like,
Oh,
you admit
okay.
unlimited pivot works.
I hate Archer. Like, I hate him.
Okay,
I
I was gonna say, is this like, yeah, I'm with you, Flash.
I was fine. Okay, well, what aspects did you not like the story, or did you not
Uh,
like Archer as like their
Flash, you
Okay,
say
personality?
your piece first. I think we're gonna have different points here, but you say yours, please.
okay. It's not only him himself, but also if he wants to kill Shiro, he literally could have done that the first night. He could literally on the top of the building that they were on. He could literally count the bolts that were on a bridge. Why wouldn't he be able to see
Okay,
Shiro
okay,
and
okay.
just
Hold
snipe
on.
him?
I
Hold
really
on.
did think you were gonna
Counterpoint that
say if
that's
they went in.
not yes,
Okay,
he wanted to kill Shiro, but he also wanted to kill the idea of Shiro EMIYA as well. Like that
You
was the
know,
whole
that
thing.
wouldn't matter. That wouldn't matter if he would have got out one of his like hundreds of thousands of noble phantasms that he's copied and just erased Shiro from existence because he probably has one of those because he's fought
But I
Gilgamesh
thought,
before,
okay,
and Gilgamesh has
I'll
a few of those.
okay, hold on. How I took it, the reason he wanted to kill the idea of Shiro EMIYA is that there was always a chance, even if Shiro dies, like the fucking Holy Grail or like whatever the universe is, would still like give him
Gaia.
the option of becoming the guardian to keep the balance. So I think how I took it, the whole thing was he wanted to make sure Shiro EMIYA wanted to like give up on the dream. So even if he's given that option, he declines it. That's
He
how I
was
took
fighting
it.
himself. He really thought that he would give up.
Okay,
Like
we were told, bro, the
he's the
final fight, he's
MC.
literally like, you're never gonna give up or something like that. But he had to try, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know
okay
what's what
then.
for me.
Okay, well, okay, okay. Flash
Okay,
was
something else I don't like about Archer. He does nothing for a good minute.
Oh
Like for the
yeah.
first part of the show, he's just kind of gone. He does more than he did in the original show. He just kind of shows up, aura farms a little, shoots a little, and lets the person get away.
Mm.
here's like the first cow. Did you have a response to this?
This no, not really. What he just said was factual.
So I have a different point to make. I think Future Shiro. I'm gonna call him it now because I'm gonna be just really petty, I guess, because I think it's funny. But
Just
like,
call him Emiya. Literally anybody who watches Fate just calls him Emiya.
I guess I mean, yeah, sure, I don't care. But I was just gonna say, like, I think, yeah, my biggest problem is that, like, okay, I know this is like an anime and like it's hammed up and this sort of stuff, but no person is that goddamn petty that they're literally gonna throw Grail competition just to like commit elaborate suicide, especially in the
Well,
way they
okay,
did it. No person acts like this. This is like, and by the way, if they decide to lean into it like a reverse flash style, that's fine, but they take it like so serious, like this entire storyline when it's like
okay.
this dude is just a hater ass bum.
To be fair, I don't think like anybody actually cared about the Grail for real. Only
But
Shinji
still,
and
Gilgamesh.
Saber. Gilgamesh, he could have
uh,
done that all on his
they,
own
they were
to
just
like
trolling,
killed a
bro.
bunch of people. He just went the long way. He
They
could
were
have done
just
it like on his own.
they were rage baiting until they were rage baited.
Okay, like literally everyone by the time they died didn't want the Holy Grail.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to say this, because I want to say like three of my notes are Archer, and one of which is that I didn't like the last like 6 episodes or five. Like I really didn't. And this comes up. The main thing I didn't like was the Shiro and Archer fight. I liked
It was a
aspects.
Mhm.
bit.
I liked aspects of it, but we could have like shortened it down half an episode, maybe
Yeah,
even
it
an
was.
entire episode. I feel like at
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
points we were just going in circle.
pretty
Like
much.
it was genuinely what you call it? It was genuinely Shiro and him clash. Shiro is analyzing, getting better with time. Archer's like, "You're wrong. Give up on your ideals." Shiro's like, "Maybe he's right." Flashback or him like coming to, "No, I'm not wrong. You're wrong. I can never accept you." And it was just that for like 2
You know,
fucking
okay.
episodes.
Okay, wait. I will say that did not ruin the finale to me. I think the final battle, I actually really like it. But yeah, I think this
I'll
like,
it ruined it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I think
So
It was the same. Okay, hold on. It was literally like besides like a couple things like the final bit, it was basically the same fight with a different font. The whole time Gilgamesh
okay.
is like
but it was
degrading Shiro.
cool.
Bro, I'm so sorry. It was just a different fight. It
It
was
was
basically
cool. It was way more cool. I'm so sorry, bro. They have aura.
I'm gonna be honest. This Gilgamesh I found. I don't know why. The previous one I think I liked a little bit more. This one I just
I
found.
like I like both of them. I think this dude's like aura
Okay.
farmed to the correct amount.
Okay. I prefer like the way that this one looks and sounds better than like the other one. Like I feel like the other one feels way more capable. You know?
I feel like the other
I,
one was a lot more threatening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Like
know, if
okay.
I was yeah, what's up?
Like okay. So in the original, Gilgamesh actually knew how to use the weapons he had instead of just throwing them. I think it's just based that he has like a bunch of powerful weapons and he just decides to just shoot them out of portals. By the way, I think it's really based.
It's really based.
Like I think it would be way more interesting if he like at least learned how to use one or two of them.
Well, okay,
Like okay,
that sort of opposes like the entire like who they are.
Actually, you know what?
no, it
I don't know
doesn't.
why.
No, okay, no.
Does. They see okay,
No,
they see it as like fundamentally beneath
Gilgamesh,
them.
no, when Gilgamesh was born, somebody else was born to oppose him so he doesn't destroy everything.
Okay, Flash,
That
where is
guy doesn't
this?
just get noticed.
Where is this from? Where is this like source? Can you source me on this? Where this happens in Fate?
This happens in like a different Fate series. There's so much that
Oh,
happens.
a different timeline, you could say.
No, okay, no, not different timeline. His actual mythos in the thing. Okay,
He doesn't actually follow the mythos.
it follows
I don't
his
know why.
mythos in Fate.
What, Yuri? My bad.
I'll be honest. They remind me of Nine's ending, Gilgamesh, a little bit.
Who?
I
You
guess they are. I
know,
guess they are sort of on this
I
like sexist
God,
mindset.
Oh,
you
the sexist guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
the funny
sexist.
person.
Yeah. Okay.
Me in
Understood.
real
Understood.
life.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't think he's
The gift
sexist.
guy.
I think he's people who isn't himist. You know?
Okay, I'm gonna cut this on the episode, by the way. But I think the funniest part is I think I could pull like a pretty good Naoya cosplay if I put like effort into it.
I'm
You
gonna be
probably
honest.
could.
Mac,
You
yeah,
should. You should. Feed
should.
into the hating woman
I don't know
allegations,
what you would look
DeadFun.
like.
But I don't know. Okay, the ending I
Really, it's just
liked, but like I don't know why the final
Okay,
fight.
hold on. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought we were going straight into the ending. Sorry.
No. The final fight, I don't. It just felt a little dragging. I don't know why. Like to me, and I can't even tell you why. It just felt like it dragged.
no,
Okay,
I think the specific conflict between like Emiya versus Shiro, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, I
like
didn't even hate the
that
arc.
part.
I
No, but
I
like what I'm saying
really
is
liked
that
it.
part dragged.
That part dragged, so it made everything else drag. So
Yeah.
this is what I was bringing up is that the fact that we spent like 2, maybe even 3 episodes on that fight made me dislike the finale more. Because like I said, I know you're saying it was cool, he was aura farming. The fight between Shiro and Gilgamesh was literally just the archer fight, but with a different font and a little bit cooler.
I know
And it
we
just made
all
me not care as much because it was literally the same thing where Gilgamesh is sitting there degrading his ideals and is like, "You are stupid, you are worthless," right? And then
you're a
Shiro's
loser,
like,
dork. You're a little
I,
baby. Whack. Hi
I,
to your dad. He's dead. Whack.
which is like, don't get me wrong, it was cooler, but since we just had like this fight in a different iteration for like 3 episodes, an episode before this, it just made me dislike it so much
that's like
more,
what
and I
I
was
think the
like
difference
so tired.
I think the difference is that I can like separate it. But still, yeah.
Like here's the thing. I
Okay.
liked the idea of like the Shiro and Emiya fight.
Oh,
Like
I did
I liked the
too.
idea. I liked the message. In fact, it actually gave me a bit of inspiration. Heck, fuck, I even liked the song during that thing. I fucked with that so much.
Oh, just like a general like thing. Fate has like a banger ass soundtrack. That's just like
Although I will
a
say this though, I don't
constant.
know why. I did not like the second ending or this. Yeah, no, I didn't like the second ending.
Okay,
Although
hold on. I feel
I'll
like we
say
have
this
so
though.
much. I feel like we have
Sorry.
so much more to say before that.
Uh,
Okay. Wait. I got something to
no.
say.
I mean ending theme.
Tell it.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay,
oh.
I was gonna mention. I know we don't really. I know this isn't really gonna be a discussion point, so I'm just gonna mention it now. Respect to my goat, assassin Sasaki Kojiro.
I didn't like Assassin in this one.
Yeah, dude, they were so fucking peak. They literally just pulled up on like one of the maybe the Flash like first strongest, second strongest in like the competition, Sabers levels.
First.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
Wait,
was gonna
no, no,
say
no.
like,
She's quote unquote the strongest, even though she loses every fight she's in.
Bro, she
I was
lost a
gonna
human. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna mention like, all right, I'm getting to my point here. This dude, my goat, Sasaki Kojiro, the assassin, pulls up weakest servant in this, bar none. Fucking. By the way, if I'm sure you all don't know this, Sasaki Kojiro historically, the entire fucking meme is that they like historically take L's. That's it.
Is that the samurai dude?
Yeah,
And
like
if that's a samurai
To
dude,
be
literally
honest,
does not narrow it down, Danny.
like
Well, bro,
you know what?
the one that was at
For
the
me,
gate.
for me in this this one at least, they felt like the Lancer at them. Like they show up early and then bow. We understand
no,
they
like
bow.
they
I
pulled up.
know why we can't see him again, but like fuck.
Man pulled up. They decided to like just say, I'm gonna die. My master, the person that summoned me is like cooked, but I'm still gonna like
Bro,
stand on business.
bro says, I just want a cool fight, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
I
really care for it. Although this time, fuck, I'm gonna be honest, Lancer was fucking great in both series.
They were not great in this.
they
They were like
Really?
a complete.
Okay,
They,
okay, hold on,
Like
hold on. I want to say, hold on, wait, because I have points on both of these. First off, Assassin. I know you like how cool and bass he was in this one. I didn't like Assassin in this one. I liked him so much more in the others. So much fucking.
true.
I
they just stood on business.
Well, I got annoyed because I think it's because he had like I really like his dynamic with Saber in the last series, and like I feel like even though we didn't see him that much more, I feel like he was just so much more fleshed out. And then in this one, it's literally like when he showed up, I'm like, bro, why the fuck are you here? Can we just kill? Can we just get this? Like I didn't care. I didn't care because like
Okay.
him being there to me, like I understand had stakes because it like put Saber like not where she was meant to be, but I was like, bro, can you just kill yourself, please? I just go
I,
away. I don't care.
okay. Well, okay.
Mhm.
So y'all know. Okay. So Sabers is supposed to be like the strongest, like of all the all of the servants. Well, they're supposed to be the most well-rounded, at least, and so are considered the best. Why does she never win? Okay, she's faster and stronger than that guy. And, okay, being more skilled does not matter when someone can just like if they're faster than you, there isn't much you can do. If they're stronger than you can do a little bit, but still there's not much you can do. Saber should not have been struggling with Bro. In the first series, she had the excuse that like she wasn't in her element. She was on the uneven stairs, so she got cooked. But these two had a whole fight and she got cooked by Bro. She only gets cooked. She got beat up by a normal human who then proceeded to get no-diffed by Archer. Like, it just makes me angry.
Saber is kind of a bum in this one.
Yeah.
Archer could have
Okay,
soloed the war.
speaking of another like server, I'm gonna be honest, assassin, this like the other assassin. I can't remember their name.
Other assassin?
I don't
Who?
even.
You
What do you
know,
mean?
Shinjiro's assassin.
Shinji's?
Yeah,
Are you talking
yeah,
about
You mean
Ryder?
Ryder?
that Ryder. Yeah, Ryder. Man, fuck.
Bro,
Medusa.
we got
Oh my
jack shit
god.
Ryder.
Hey, no, Medusa got killed by the guy who beat up Saber, bro. That's
Yeah.
insane.
That is once again a fucking that once again just adds more to his fucking cool points. Being big.
I
If she
guess,
was
bro.
summoned as if she
Ryder
was summoned as
did like
anything
one thing.
else, please just summon her as something else. Please. Summon her as Berserker. That would go so much better. Please.
Literally,
Okay.
like it was
So
really funny because like there are definitely like similarities to the other series, right? Because like it's the same route, so I guess like certain things are canon events to a certain degree. Like they showed up, right? Disappeared and then died. Like
Okay.
that's literally what happened. Like they did
Okay,
one thing.
please.
They fought Sheer. I think they only fought humans. Now that I think about it, they only
yeah,
fought humans.
Yeah, okay. The fact that Shiro decided to summon Saber for literally the weakest servant. Rin could have handled all of this. Like, she literally could have handled all this. Like,
yeah, and then they fucking died. Although, I'll be honest, yeah, I had never seen it before. I did not expect fucking Caster just to like be the main villain, kind of.
They were like the halfway villain.
I liked Caster a lot more in this one than I did the other
Yeah.
one.
I just generally like the cute dynamic they have with like fucking business dude.
No, we even see the
I,
like their actual backstory and their previous master's time. I fucked with that so much.
Also, I
I
have a
feel like we were supposed to
question.
feel bad for her.
Oh,
I don't.
I felt
That
bad. I don't know. I
I
respect the
it was
don't.
hustle.
sad. I also felt bad. I'll be honest. Like
They
I
were
But
was.
hustling.
she's a terrible person.
No, dude.
So
Ah.
okay. So I don't like Himiko Toga from One Piece. I mean not One Piece, wrong anime, from My Hero Academia. And people say because she had a sad backstory, we should like her. But I feel like a sad backstory doesn't excuse the things that you do, especially if you do worse things than what happened to you. Like, okay, if they went into her actual backstory about like how she was controlled by, I think it was Aphrodite to love Jason, and which is why she killed a few people and betrayed a bunch of people, then okay, that would be a little bit more. But like, no,
Eh,
they just like some. She was. It's okay. That guy was a jerk, and he probably just well, he did deserve to die. Like, I don't feel bad. She kidnapped Tiger, who had nothing to do with anything.
They were showing
Tiger's
yeah,
that
my
mindset,
goat.
bro. Like,
yeah. I'm so. It's just I don't know. It's not that like I'm justifying what she did. It's just like I don't know. She. I felt bad. I was like, damn, the world was not kind to you. I'm sorry. Maybe you could have been a better person in a different timeline or something like that. Like that was my thing. I'm not excusing what she did. Doesn't mean I can't feel bad for her.
and we're back on that grind.
But I do okay, I do have a question. So, do noble phantasms change? Because
What do you mean?
Caster's noble phantasm is completely different in this iteration than the last one. Because in the last iteration,
No.
her rule breaker thing just made it where the servant couldn't use their noble phantasm. But in this one, if she hits your servant with it, she can control your servant.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure it was
that's
just like I'm pretty
not
sure
what
it was just the
happened.
same.
She just broke the command seal and put the command seal on herself.
Yeah.
Is that
She,
okay?
that's what happened.
Well, okay, the reason I was saying this because
Uh,
that was never brought up in the first series, and I'm pretty sure she literally just stated rule breaker makes it where if I stab you with it, you can no longer use your noble phantasm. And that was
no, it breaks. It breaks like no. It broke. It breaks like spells and enchantments, which is why you could see why saber armor is enchanted to always regenerate, and it's an enchant on her sword that makes the wind do the thing. After she got hit by that, she couldn't like use the wind on the thing to hide the sword. So like she was kind of nerfed because all the enchantments and stuff like gone from all her stuff.
okay. Fair enough. Okay, that was my question about Caster.
Mm.
Okay, I said this like once or a little bit earlier. Archer definitely could have like if he wanted to, he could have soloed the war. Like literally, no one would actually stand a problem with him if he just popped his domain. He didn't even need his domain though. Like for most people, he could just like win. Only people he needed against would be Hercules and Gilgamesh. And I just think it's weird, you
Also,
know.
I gotta say this because I know we brought it up a little bit. And I know DeadFun is like, no, they kind of suck still. I like Lancer so much more in this version, like so much more.
Hey, I'm
Uh,
gonna be honest, Lancer was based in both versions.
This
uh,
version, he actually got to do stuff.
yeah, that was my thing.
Like he didn't just like appear for 5 minutes.
What
Yeah. Oh, okay.
what
You continue.
what I liked is that so in the first series, it's like he came up at the beginning and just randomly showed up at the end. That's technically what happened this time. However, I think what changed everything was that 30-second scene of him like at the church, and it's like you don't want me to intervene. I liked it because it reminds us, wait, he's still here, he's still kicking. So then when he shows up like 5 episodes later, it doesn't feel like he just popped out of nowhere. Like, oh wait, we saw him 5 episodes ago, he's still around. And
Okay,
like
Oh,
I
I'm
feel
so
like
sorry. These are like the exact same things.
it,
Kirei Kirei had to say like had the Lancer problem. He wasn't around that much in this one, and then he just like kind of showed up at the end like it was me. I'm the reason why your dad's dead, and then he
yeah,
Yeah,
just
basically.
Granny
dies.
died.
It was just like
Ray Kotamine and the servant they have were just generally not like in this story, so they just decided to like remove both at the same time. And I guess I did it in a way that makes sense, but it's like, yeah, I
refuse to bring up Lancer's old master. Like, bro, she's an interesting character. Bring her up at least once. At least name drop her.
Wait, who is her old? Wait, what? What's going on?
Ooh.
It's nobody you know. She shows up in side material.
yeah,
She's
Oh,
Irish.
Wait,
I do
didn't
checks.
he? I thought he said he was never summoned by a woman. Am I stupid or did I just like misremembered something?
He said he was never summoned by like I don't know. He phrased it weird. He didn't say he wasn't summoned by a woman. I think he just said like a good woman or something. Even though she didn't like okay, his original master didn't even get to do anything. As soon as she summoned Lancer, she got killed immediately
damn.
Damn.
by Kirei.
Oh, I have a question. Okay, so I've been told this is that like servants are like summoned, right? And like usually like if you're like a shitty person, you'll like summon like a shitty personality spirit, and if you're
It,
like a good
it
person, you summon like
depends.
pure-hearted spirit. Is that like a hard rule, or is that just like
Okay. It depends. If you have a catalyst, just bypass all that. Like if you have like something that was owned by them or is related to them in some way, then you could just like get a person. If you don't use a catalyst and just use a summoning circle, get someone who personality is more like yours.
Okay.
Okay, because I was asking that because especially like Lancers and the priest dude, I feel like they don't have the same personality. That was my issue. Like they felt completely different. Like I don't see how he was able to summon that Lancer.
Wait, okay, wait a second. Wait, you in the last series they explicitly said that he stole Lancer's master's command seals and stole Lancer. You still wait? I'm confused.
Did he?
Yeah, this is like a whole thing. Rand went investigating like of Lancer's old master, and she found her dead body. It was like explicitly said that Kira had stole the command seal of the former master and became Lancer's new master.
Okay, well, if that's the case, that just
This is a whole
answers my question.
Oh, oh, speaking of like, okay, I just dumb run question. So, final episode was an epilogue. Was that blonde bitch actually important or not?
Oh, okay, Luvia Edelfelt. She's whatchamacallit? She's an important mage, I suppose. In a side series, she's a magical girl.
I was so upset with that episode. That episode made me so
That's about
upset.
it.
Wait, why?
I think we've said most of the. I think we said
Yeah.
most of the stuff that we were on the main story itself. Is there any more on that part?
Wait, okay, in the prologue, showed Ren finding the circles for blood for Andromeda. She got rid of one of the circles and just never brought it up ever again, even though she knew that it wasn't down. And then she knew Shinji was a master, didn't do anything. Like, okay, is it me or does Ren feel incompetent, especially for the second owner of the city? She literally
I
owns the city and regulates mages in the city,
Eh.
and she feels
I
very incompetent.
I didn't think she was incompetent. How I took it is that she had like a little bit of empathy, if that makes sense, and also like a tiny bit of like a superiority complex. So it's kind of like Shinji could never do this shit. Like he's probably like a fucking bum somewhere, right? Who hasn't done
He is a
shit.
bum.
So I think that was more so like a superiority thing where it's like Shinji could never pull something like this off. And then when Shiro's like he's the one that did it, Elrond's like, oh shit, I miscalculated. And then psh.
Yeah, well, that is being incompetent. That's like literally what being incompetent is.
Okay. I want to see you do better, Isaiah. Okay, can we put Isaiah in a Holy Grail War, please?
Wait, you know what? I do have like one more thing I do want to say. Thank God this was not flashback the anime.
Oh, thank God, yeah. I
You know,
did find it
okay, the
funny
one
how like Shiro's backstory is only fully fleshed out like at the end, because I feel like in the first series we found out like at the very beginning, and we just kept getting it shoved down our throat the entire fucking series. This
okay,
one,
it's alluded to like throughout this entire series, but never actually like stated until like the end, which I like. Instead of like some, oh, when I was younger, I was pulled from the fire over and over and over.
with the same
Really?
exact backstory scene that they just kept using. I feel like it was a budget thing. I'm so sorry. Like, because they kept using the same exact scene. Okay, but with that said, DeadFun, do you wanna talk about the ending?
It exists. It's like fine. It's like,
It is not fine.
Wait, which can we say the ending? Do you mean like the end of the war or end of the show?
the
The
finale
show,
finale.
the
Wait,
epilogue.
okay, I want to talk about the end of the war real quick.
Okay. What happened at the end of the
Sure.
war?
Okay, so I was confused on how Archer was actually helping them. But then I
Yeah.
remembered that like it's kind of actually his job to help them as a counter guardian.
Wait, so he is
Like
a
he has to
count.
protect.
What?
Yes, he's a counter guardian. Fate deals with the multiverse, bro.
What the fuck's a counter guardian?
But how is he a
Please,
counter
no,
guardian? How
I
is he a
don't
counter
wanna.
guardian if he was a servant? What do you mean?
Okay,
No.
okay. A counter guardian is somebody who's chosen by Earth itself to protect humanity. Okay,
Okay.
and so after doing like counter guardian stuff for like a long time, after he died, he became a heroic spirit. Okay, Cal.
If it was made to just like, okay, who cares? So like,
And so I was confused on how Archer like saved Rain and Shiro, but then I remembered that he in fact was a counter guardian whose job it was. Okay, if he didn't help with the whole Holy Grail thing, everyone would have died because Saber would have tried her hardest not to use her noble phantasm if Ren was still over there. And so that would have probably ended up bad. He just doesn't like Gilgamesh, which is why he helped Shiro. So yeah, I was confused, so I
I
had to
don't like
like
Fate.
look it up.
I don't like Fate.
Okay.
You know, I might have to agree.
it's really totally not complex. But
I
with
like
that said,
I like the concept of Fate, but the more I learn about Fate, the more I
you
dislike
see,
Fate.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I feel like the thing I like the most about Fate is the fact that I know a lot about it and I can just tell people
If
about it.
you, you like, okay, then you like being a know-it-all. You, but
You
still,
like
Exactly.
you're like me
I
and
don't get to
I was
I
gonna
don't get to
say
be a
that like.
know-it-all very often.
If you
Okay.
break down Fate to its bare components, it's a pretty cool story. I like what it does. I can accept it being like different from history. But when you dive into the nitty-gritty, it just makes you it's just so much dumb bullshit that just totally isn't necessary. Well,
It
it's
is more
totally
Okay,
complex
okay.
than it
I just want
actually
to make sure.
needs to be.
So you said that it deals with the multiverse, correct?
oh well, why
Uh-huh.
are we are we
Okay,
doing this,
no,
bro?
because okay, because this leads into something I was like a little curious on. Is that like, are there just two archers now?
Yeah,
Because
dude, probably. I don't
the
know.
reason I say
Flash.
this is because it was stated that because they fought, it's like this version of Shiro is gonna go a lot further than previous Shiro. Since like he kind of like took a bunch of weapons and experience from Archer. Also, I do if we are going by that, I now do have a headcanon that this version of Archer was the previous Shiro we watched in the last series.
Oh wait, I
Since
also was thinking about that.
they know about Saber's backstory and everything,
Uh,
and like they didn't really interact with Archer all that much, so it makes sense why they're weaker. I
I
don't know.
believe
Fuck with that.
I believe from my cursory research, they just said it was a time paradox.
Well, I like my explanation better. I think it's cooler and based, and Fate is stupid
I
and
Sorry,
should just.
I also
sorry, buddy.
I
10
also
paragraph
like that
explanation of
theory
the
because
visual
I had the same
novel.
idea. I don't care about the visual novel. I haven't read that, so I don't care about it. Wah.
Understood. If Isaiah doesn't care about it, I also don't care about it.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna hit you with a 10 paragraph essay.
Uh,
God. Anyways,
okay.
anyways.
Oh,
Is that
before
all, or
Okay.
shall we talk about the epilogue?
the epilogue, I also have to go on a tangent about something else completely that has literally nothing to do with anything else. It's still fate
Understood.
related.
Well
It's
then,
still fate
okay, do
related,
it
but
now.
like,
Make it snappy.
okay, I'm pretty sure I brought up the concept of saber faces before, right?
Who?
Like,
Yeah.
they're
What?
Sadly.
okay, saber faces. They're just like a bunch of random people who just so happens to look exactly like Saber, like Jean d'Arc, her homunculus daughter, her sister. They all
Okay.
look exactly the same.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so I didn't bring up the fact that they're like just alternate versions of like literally everyone. The goddess Ishtar, the goddess of love and war, she decides to take the form of Rin, which she sees as perfection, which I think is weird.
Funny.
That's kind of base.
Kind of based funny.
It's
Okay,
it's the meme where it's like random grocery store worker versus like a model.
yeah. Okay,
Well,
then
actually,
okay, Sakura. Okay, do y'all remember in the other Fate when they brought up like Angrimanu, like all of humanity is evil?
yeah.
No.
Okay, that was like okay. So sometimes okay, Sakura sometimes is like the form that it decides to take for some reason, which I think is also weird. And I would also be insulted if I was Sakura, because why would humanity's evil want to look like me, bro? And also, Ishtar's sister also decides to look like Ren for some reason. It's weird. Shiro, I was about to say Shinji, also has one. I don't care about him. He's irrelevant. And the most important one, Jaguar Man.
Who?
Who?
Jaguar Man
The fuck is
Oh,
decides
Jaguar?
to
we're
take
doing this now. Okay.
Jaguar.
You two don't know the myth, the legend.
No.
Jaguar? Like the animal?
Like,
Oh,
Based.
Jaguar Man was too strong.
Hello.
Yeah, hello
Okay,
there.
yeah, no.
Jaguar Man decides to take the form of Taiga
That's so
for some
Oh
reason.
base.
wait.
Get it? Because
Okay.
she's a tiger and he's a
Oh,
jaguar. You
that
see?
answers. That answers a question of mine. Then I was gonna ask later.
Wait, what was the question?
What was the
So
question?
basically, I got a long time ago. I got like a clip of Fate on like my TikTok, and it was like Taiga
Oh,
wearing like a tiger suit. I was like, what the fuck is
okay,
this?
yeah. Was this the scene where they were fighting
They just
Quetzalcoatl?
got threw up in the air and they lost. I think.
That's so
Yeah, that was
base.
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, but
What are
I
these
said
names, man?
there are. I can say
Quetzalcoatl is
I
They're
fuck
just like a deity from myths.
I
she's an
fuck with
Aztec
them so much.
deity, bro.
Womp womp.
But I'll say this though, there's one thing of Fate I have never like. Here's the thing: the fights, like the animation at least, are like really cool. I can't like every single time I've seen a fight like in Fate so far, I fucked with it with the animation so far. The fight could still be
Yeah, okay.
stupid, but like it still look cool.
Okay, the fight with like Gilgamesh. Okay, Shiro winning that fight is like kind of dumb to me, but it looks really cool.
I'll be honest, I think they explained it fairly well, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Like
okay,
it
they
was a
did, but
way,
like,
they explained it in a way where it's like, okay, you know what? That makes sense. I can see it.
okay, realistically, if Gilgamesh wasn't like holding back that entire fight, he literally could have just won.
Yeah,
But because of
they're
his
like a
own
snobby.
overconfidence,
Yeah.
Like he chose like literally last second to use his one weapon that would have guaranteed him a win.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but like
Like
it's an ego where it's like you don't even deserve to like see my weapon. Like his downfall was his hubris. Like that's his whole.
Well, like, I'm
I
pretty
know,
sure. I
but
don't
like
think.
it's just kind of.
Oh wait, well, I think it's
Nope.
fine.
Just watch Fate Zero. Just watch Fate
Jesus
Zero,
fucking
bro.
Christ. We're going to.
We're
Anyways.
going to. Don't worry. I
Epilogue.
can't.
Epilogue is cool and it made me dissatisfied with the rest of the series.
Really?
Oh, why? It was like
Oh,
just sort of mid-ish.
because it made me want more. Okay, it made me want to like see this
Okay, buddy.
academy. That it's the same
Okay, I'm
issue I
pretty sure you
had
just.
years ago.
This is
Okay,
an epilogue,
Just
bro, and I'm
okay.
pretty sure there's a full novel written on it. I'm
I
pretty
don't want a
pretty sure,
novel.
like,
I want an
okay.
anime.
Wait. I'm pretty sure there is one.
Wait,
I'm
really?
pretty sure it's called like Emeloy Files. I'm not sure
Hold
what it's actually
on.
about. I have not watched it, but I know Emeloy. He's the leader of the clock tower, which is where they went to learn. And also, ill British people. Luvia is British.
And they went
she's
to
disgusting.
London, worst timeline.
Wait,
I have
what
to
is it
ask this.
called?
Like, is this like that epilogue? What happens in it? Does it actually fucking matter or not?
It kind of shows that they're kind of. I think they're in a relationship. I'm not sure.
That
They're
getting
they're
there.
either in a
They're getting
relationship or
there.
they're friends or benefits. Like it's
I'm
as
gonna be
simple as
honest.
that.
I assumed one of the two of that.
Yeah, like yeah.
Mm.
There wasn't really much to epilogue except for hey, Shrove and Ran. That's about it.
It wasn't even just that. Because
Mm.
I watched this 5 years ago, and I remember the reason I didn't watch the rest of Fate is because I watched this one first, and I saw it, and I was like, wait, okay, is there a season 2? And I asked my friend, and it's like, hey, is there a place I can watch like the continuing this? And they're like, oh no. And they explained Fate horribly, by the way. Well, not horribly, but not in a way that sold it to me. Was like, oh yeah, so it's not if you watch the other ones, you're not actually gonna watch the continuation of that one. It's the same story but told a different way. And I was like,
I
really?
mean, I guess it's sort of true.
It's true, but it didn't sell on me. It's like, why the fuck would I want to watch the series I just watched again? But because how I interpreted it, I was like, I'm watching the same exact series with like a few different changes. But like,
Mm.
Well, okay, it kind of is.
it kind of is, but like,
Kinda
I thought it was a lot more minor. Like the first series we watched and this one are like completely different shows. Like there were still like canon
the
events that
words-
happened in it, but it's like completely different shows, completely different outcomes. Like for the most part, pretty different characters as well. Like
yeah.
that was my thing.
Oh yeah, it
Uh,
felt like we were gonna have like a 10-minute discussion here, but if you were just disappointed by it, I don't know what to like. Okay then.
Well, okay. I liked the first one, right? Because I felt satisfied in its conclusion, right? I felt like the story left off at a good point where I was like, okay, they said their goodbyes, they all went back to normal. You know what? I feel satisfied. But this one,
Mm.
it just made me want more. And
I'm
I'm
gonna
really
be honest.
upset.
I got a
I found the previous I found the 2006 one it was okay, not bad, I like this one a lot more than the pre like than that one.
The ending or just overall? Like,
The ending.
It was Flash, wasn't it crazy when when Shira and Rin eventually went to reverse London and then they took on dragons?
You know,
Fuck.
that was my favorite Bleach episode.
Yeah.
He's referencing the Bleach universe, by the way.
oh,
Flash, why
okay.
did you say that, bro? I was trolling him, dude.
Okay, well,
Dude.
okay, it's not just for them; it's for the audience.
Yeah, I was
Our
trolling.
two
two
viewers,
viewers.
okay?
But in all seriousness, okay then, yeah, it was, I guess, but like, I don't know, there's probably like some, I don't know, if you don't want to read it, there's probably some audiobook version, I don't know.
Mm,
I'm like 90% sure that has like a continuation.
Need it, man. I remember
okay,
I
I don't
wanted
think it's
it
a
5 years
continuation.
ago, and I want it again now that I've
Okay.
watched it.
I don't think it's a continuation of their story specifically. Like, I'm pretty sure there is like more about the stuff going on or in the school or just in mage society.
What the fuck? I'm so sorry. Fate can have like 5 to 10 paragraphs on some shit that will never matter, but we can't
Mhm,
have
mhm.
a single continuation of it. You know what? Can I quit? I don't want to watch Fate anymore. Can we put the
No,
series to
movie
rest now?
time.
Now we have to. But okay,
We gotta.
question.
Okay, all we gotta do is finish the next one, and then we could hypothetically stop. But Fate Zero is just, and then I know Flash is
No,
gonna
no,
be
no,
like,
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no,
actually,
no,
it's
no, no,
required.
no, no, no. I actually want Fate Zero now.
Well, I mean, you could just watch it by yourself, in all fairness, you know.
Okay, I got a quick question.
Yeah.
Does anybody else feel like Shiro is like kind of a Mary Sue?
Oh, he literally is. Also,
Like,
is it a
his
Jerry
whole-
Sue?
Gary Stu.
yeah, it'll be Gary Stu. It'll be.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
You know, Huh.
Like Cheryl, his character flaw is literally that he cares too much. That is literally his character flaw.
He
You
wins.
know,
He doesn't. He didn't really lose anything in this series.
Yeah, like Tyga's still alive. Like he didn't care about Saber all that much for real.
Well,
Don't
Like
worry, bro. Just wait on next route. Just wait on next route.
oh, what does he lose everything?
Uh,
uh
pretty good chunk.
Oh, damn.
okay, you know what? I cannot wait.
I feel like he should have at least lost the like ability to use magic. Like after like everything that happened to him, like I feel like he should have like lost his ability to use magic, and like he would have it would have felt more
But
like
had
they've
he
been
done
through an
that, he
actual
would have been
war.
able to go to the Academy with Rin. You see that's the issue, right? It all leads back to the epilogue.